Good evening, you guys. I hope y'all are having a blessed and productive day or night whenever you see this message. Remember, our messages are timeless, okay? It can be past, present, or future energy. Take only what resonates, not force anything to fit. This will be a reading on whatever comes out, collective reading, all signs, okay? Get a couple more shuffles, and I will begin. So, let's see. On the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So I'm feeling like someone is holding something very close to their heart. Someone is guarded here. Okay, you've been through a lot. What's the message? What is the message? There could have been a death in the family recently. Okay. Or ending to something. We have the King of Swords. You can see that or not. Sorry about the lighting. King of Swords here. Okay. Someone who is very much in their thoughts. Okay. Someone who is very logical. So someone could be holding back some kind of emotions. Okay, somebody's very emotionally detached. And you have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody's carrying some kind of burden here. Someone's not speaking up about what they're really feeling. Once again, someone's holding back their emotions. They're very guarded. Okay, Ace of Swords. Someone's holding back some kind of truth. And I say that because of the way the sword is stuck inside the stone here. I do feel like somebody's very closed off emotionally. Yeah, some kind of um, physical, emotional message, okay? Something that is being hidden. Someone's carrying a lot of burdens. Somebody could be wanting to move or having to leave behind something or someone, okay? There's a lot of mountains in this card, in these cards. So I do feel like there's something that someone is struggling to get over. And this Ten of Wands, you also have three wands that are lit. So I feel like somebody's looking um, forward, okay? Looking toward the future, what could be or what is waiting for them. I did see the Fool card on the bottom here. What else? Yeah, you have the Death. So it's definitely an ending of something here. Okay, but remember, the Death card is not always bad. It can also represent a rebirth of something new. Okay, someone could be holding back the truth because they're afraid of a new beginning, what it may entail for them. And then you have the King of Wands. This could be two brothers. Someone could be mourning a death of a brother. Someone could be a Leo. Someone is struggling to find the courage to move on. Once again, we have a wand here that is lit. Someone has a very much, has a lot of passion and emotion into this. This is also someone with the King of Wands who is a leader, who's very impulsive, who's very quick to react, confirmation. Somebody who is also having to step into a leadership position. So this may be a loss of a brother, or a loss of a father figure. So now you're having to step into this leadership role here, and you're afraid that you may not have the courage to carry all these burdens, or you have been carrying a lot of burdens here, and you want to speak that truth, but it's like everybody's depending on you. And with the Nine of Wands, it's like you want to release the burden. You want to release this. You don't want all the responsibility. It's very overwhelming. You don't know how to express this because you could be afraid to, um, I'm hearing rattle the cage. So you could come from a very conformative family, people who really expect a lot out of you. You could feel like emotionally running away, like distancing yourself from people. But I do believe that whatever this is going to cause you to grow into a leader. Okay, if it's something that you're not really keen to, if you're not really used to having to lead or having to have, everybody rely on you. Maybe you're not the most responsible person with this King of Wands here. You were more of the rambunctious kind of, free spirited person here, but now you're being called to think more logically because you're not only thinking for yourself, but you're thinking for others as well. And we have the owl here on this card. You can see the owl in this corner here. Okay, so somebody's being called to use their wisdom. There's also a bat here, and that's being able to move around in a dark place, somewhere where something that is like, how do I put this? In a place that's unfamiliar to you. Okay, you can't see exactly, but you have to be discerning. Okay, of the emotions around you, of the obstacles in front of you, by tapping more into your emotions, into your intuition, because bats aren't technically blind, but they are in a way. Um, so they use like sonar, okay, to travel to get around. So you're gonna have to really tap into your emotions, but also your intuition. Follow your heart. Follow what you feel free to do. You have the world here. You could have a mother figure, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a mother who passed away, or you know, this is somebody who always did the planning, was very nurturing, very caring, very kind. And once again, there's a cycle. There's a cycle ending, but there's something opening up as well. Um, okay, it's going to lead to a lot of opportunities for you. Whatever this may be, take it how it resonates. It may not be a death. It may just be the ending of something. Okay, but you know the truth. You know that you have to pursue this, and it may be hard. It may be very burdensome. Okay, but you're being called to take this position here. What is this King of Swords? I'm not gonna make this very long. What is this King of Swords? This is someone who's really thinking a lot here. They have the knowledge, they have the wisdom. Okay. You also have a crow, so you could be being guided by a past over loved one, or you're talking to your ancestors. You're seeking the answers here to what you should do. Queen of Swords. You're being called to speak your truth and be very blunt about it. Queen of Swords is somebody who's very cutthroat, very honest, non-emotional, but she's also deep in thought on this card here. Very much deep in thought. This could also be a couple here. Okay, you have the Lovers, Ten of Swords. Somebody could be feeling very much betrayed, or this woman will feel betrayed. Okay, by your leaving or by whatever truth this is. Once again, take what resonates and leave the rest. What's the King of Swords, Queen of Swords? And you're not facing each other, so this could be the ending of a relationship. Okay, someone could be getting ready to pack their things and walk away, but someone's not speaking the truth. You have the Page of Swords here. A lot of swords, a lot of mental conflict, a lot of thinking, a lot of walking on eggshells in this relationship. Both of you are not speaking the truth, or these people are not speaking the truth. Okay, someone also knows something. Someone has some kind of information, again, with the Ace of Swords representing the truth here, but it's stuck once again in this stone. Okay, somebody feels like this could be a married couple. Something is set in stone. Someone doesn't want to move away because of, like I say, you could come from a family of people who are very traditional. Okay, so you may not want to walk away. There may also be a daughter involved, teenage or young adolescent, between maybe 12 to college years. Someone could be going off to college. Maybe you're waiting on children to go off to college so that y'all can make the separation. Okay, so you could be holding this truth back and waiting on this child to take this leap of faith into a new life, to start their own life, and then you will speak your truth. Okay, about wanting a divorce or wanting to separate, whatever this is. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. So yeah, this is definitely a father figure and a mother figure here. Take what resonates, you guys. Okay, but someone is definitely sneaking around. Could be some cheating. I'm not really picking up on that right now. But someone is like surrendering. Someone's not putting up a fight here. Okay, for whatever victory this is, whatever success they're wanting to go towards. What's the Ten of Wands? There could definitely be a child that is moving out. Okay, maybe that's what you're waiting on. Yeah, Four of Wands. There's a lot of burdens in the home here, but you're trying to celebrate. You're trying to be happy. You're trying to keep things together just for the look of things, so that whoever this child may be or whatever situation may be, so that it doesn't look bad. Okay? Once again, you could be waiting on this child to go off to college, to start their own life. You don't want to send them out into the world with a heavy heart, knowing that their family didn't, their parents are getting a divorce, because that can be very hard on a child, right? And then if they're going out into the world, out to college and whatever this may be, that could leave a stain on that child. So take what resonates. Yeah, somebody's taking quick action, Knight of Swords, or like taking an action to not cause heartache, Page of Cups. Someone's keeping up some kind of illusion in a household, in a marriage, in a connection. Take it how it resonates. What's the Ten of Wands, Four of Wands? It's 14 Wands. Breaks down to a 5. So yeah, there's a major change here. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords coming out crossing. Could have to do with some money. Okay, but I'm just getting like family. Someone doesn't want to upset or disrupt a family unit. Okay, but I do feel like that's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to have to lay something to rest. Once again, with the Three of Swords here. Okay, it's going to be heartbreaking. Whatever this is, you could be trying to also. Y'all could be. If this is a married couple and you have children, okay, you could be trying to figure out a way to break this news to this child. If they're not off to college, if they are just young, in their teenage years, young adolescents. And when I have a teenager, and when kids are in that age, they're already emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically going through a lot, right? A lot of changes in their bodies. And the last thing you want to do is to, you know add more to that, if that makes sense. But I do feel like this child, if this is a child in a home, they see that there's something wrong here. They see something wrong with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. They see that something is not laying at rest. Like something is very unsettling. There could be a lot of arguing. You may think that whoever this child is, you may think that they're asleep at night, but they're listening. Okay, for a lot of y'all, this child, these children, take it how it resonates. They stay up and they hear you argue. They hear you fight. It's not going to be a surprise to this child. Okay, that something is ending. Yeah, you have the Ten of Wands again, Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Yeah, something is definitely a burden here. Okay, there's a woman offering a cup up to a male, so this could be the woman trying to take it how it resonates, trying to keep things, trying to make things right, trying to keep the family together. Okay, Four of Pentacles peek back out again, trying to hold on to something tangible is what I heard. What's the Ace of Swords? What's this truth that's not being told? What is this truth that's not being spoken? What is the truth that's not being spoken here? Knight of Pentacles. Something's been going on for a very long time. This is not something new. This has always been very unstable. Okay? And I really feel like because no one is really in their emotions, we don't have hardly any cups out here. I don't think there's any cups on the board. There's a lot of swords, a lot of wands. Okay? This could be a relationship that was built on passion. Okay? But not love. It could be a relationship that was built on money, practical things, things that are tangible once again. This could be going on for a long time, up to 10 years. Okay? But someone is ready to get off of their horse, okay, and walk away. Usually the knights are always on their horses, right? But someone is taking their time here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, in tarot. Someone is taking their time to speak the truth about wanting to walk away. Even though there are 4 pentacles, once again, that are in the ground, but I don't feel like that's enough. Whatever this that you have invested, it's not enough to hold you there. Once again, it's tangible things. What's the Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles? It's taking a long time for this truth to come out. Someone wants to just pack their bags and walk away. It's really what I'm getting. This man's leaving literally with the clothes on his back. So this could be a masculine that knows that they're going to lose a home. They're going to lose a lot. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's best for both parties because there's no love there. It's only misery. Misery. Okay? What's the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles? Queen of Wands coming out crossing. I didn't want to say it, but there could be like this. There could be a third party. Let me see. Ace of Cups. Yeah, someone wants to move on to calmer waters with someone else, and it's going to be very heartbreaking. I feel like someone already knows, whether it's the masculine or the feminine energy in the situation. They know that there's someone else. They have evidence. They have proof of it, but they're still trying to hold on. Once again, I feel like excuse me, it's the feminine energy that's trying to hold on to something because they know that you have passion for someone else. Okay? And that's the truth that you could be holding back. You're not willing to heal something here. What's the Queen of Wands? Somebody's very confident. So I feel like somebody's very confident in what they're doing. I can't make it up. Two of Cups. Someone's holding back the truth about a Two of Cups situations here. And once again, like I said, this could be because what you have is not built on love. It's built on passion. And I say that because you have the Two of Cups here, but no one's holding the cup. Okay? There is no emotions here. And I feel like that's why someone wants to leave, and they could be leaving for someone else. Take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit because that may not be your situation. Okay? Yeah. Someone could also be pregnant. Could be a third party that's pregnant, or this feminine energy that's asking this person to stay is pregnant. But it's like, or it could be like, a wife, a mother, a child, whatever. There's not enough emotions. I feel like for some of y'all, it was just like, this couldn't, like, for some of y'all, it's like, you met this person and y'all were just like all in y'all passions. Y'all was just, being free spirited, and someone could have got pregnant, and maybe the masculine didn't want a relationship. Okay. Also, I'm getting that the Queen of Swords could have told the Queen of Swords could have told the King of Swords here. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, take what sign resonates for you. Could have told this person that they were pregnant, and the masculine feel like that's a burden. Okay, and that's could really be where things started to crumble in this household. Okay, somebody could have asked someone to get an abortion with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords coming out reverse. Fours are always buildings. Okay, Four of Swords has to do with healing. But someone's like, no, I can't get an abortion because that's against my religion or my beliefs. Or someone stuck around for a child. Check out how it resonates. But I really feel like this energy of this feminine, she really does have emotions for this masculine. Okay? What's that fell out? The Devil. Somebody is like very, very obsessed with keeping this relationship. And I feel like this feminine energy could also be trying to control this masculine with the pregnancy. So it could be a true pregnancy, or it could be a false pregnancy. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody. But the way this devil, okay, per se, is holding strings over this person's head here, manipulating this person, keeping them in their head. I feel like for some of y'all, it could be someone is pregnant, okay? It could be a third party that is pregnant, okay? That is asking this masculine, hey, when are you going to leave? I'm about to have your child, blah, blah, blah. Take it how it resonates, okay? Somebody's definitely trying to deter somebody from leaving, and then somebody's trying to call somebody to them. Okay, take it how it resonates. Or somebody's, waiting to reveal the truth about a marriage ending until someone leaves the house, or they're trying to find a way to break it to a child that the marriage is or the relationship is ending. We're gonna still be a family, but me and mom not gonna be together no more. Me and dad not gonna be together no more. Okay? What's the devil? What's the death and rebirth? Death and rebirth. I feel like somebody's putting an end to something to go start something new. The moon. Something's definitely hidden here. Someone's deep in their emotions about an ending, about something ending. But I also feel like somebody's casting an illusion as well to keep somebody from ending something. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's wanting to be single. Page of Wands here. Somebody wants to be single and free. And you have the Knight of Wands again. Somebody's ready to take very quick action on something. Six of cups here. That's family. That's women. That's like memories. So somebody is very much deep in their emotions, like what we had. Once again, like I said, with the Knight of Pentacles, there's something that is grounded, something that is holding someone to someone, whether that's a child, memories, um, financial investments, whatever. Okay, but that's what's holding someone back. That's why somebody's not speaking their truth. Someone could also be trying to get their finances together, heal their finances, get their finances right before they leave a home. So like I said earlier, this Knight of Pentacles is leaving with nothing but one pentacle, no shoes, and the clothes on their back. Like somebody's willing to risk it all. You have the Nine of Swords here. Somebody stays up at night, worried, stressed, concerned about this Ace of Cups, about this love. Should they leave? Should they stay? You know, is he going to someone else? You know, I know there's someone else. You know, but is there a child? Maybe there's a child involved. I don't know exactly. Take a resonance for you. What's the Death and the Moon? That's two major arcanas. Something very serious is going on in somebody's relationship here. Or like it's an internal struggle. I can't make it up. Ten of Swords. Someone's very emotional when it comes to a betrayal here. Somebody's very emotional about somebody walking away. Somebody's very emotional about being guided to walk away. And the Ace of Wands, to a new beginning. Someone also feels betrayed because maybe someone was out cheating, you know, and that's the betrayal. That's why somebody is so stressed out, so worried that things are going to end for them because someone knows that somebody could have been, you know, promiscuous in a marriage, in a relationship, whatever, and they have somebody very much in their feelings. They're hoping and wishing and praying here with the Star card. Yeah, you have the Two of Wands, and this person is watching this other person make plans to move, to go and invest. Where this person has a pentacle, somebody's watching somebody go and invest in something else, or making plans to invest in something else. Queen of Cups. What is this Ace of Wands? What's the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands? What is this betrayal? What is this betrayal? Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands. We have like a lot of wands out here. Something was on passion. Somebody could have messed up, y'all. And like with the not Three of Cups, but with the Four of Wands, there's somebody partying here. Somebody could have went somewhere to a house party or something like that, and they could have laid down with somebody. You know, being under the influence, celebrating, having a good time, and they could have made a baby outside of wedlock here. Someone could have found this information out. And they could be holding it very close to their heart that they know about a betrayal. Mm. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Someone's hoping for a new opportunity, success in a new opportunity. The Hanged Man. Someone's seeing something from a different perspective. Someone's realizing something. Is realizing that they're not stuck. With the Devil and the Hanged Man, like I said, this person is being pulled by a string. Somebody's controlling something, making someone stay, or forcing someone's hand. Like, if you don't come be with me and this baby that we done made, you know, Maybe this person doesn't want to leave their wife, doesn't want to leave their husband, whatever it may be. But somebody's realizing that they're not stuck here. Then once again, the hangman is in the upright. Someone could feel stuck, could feel trapped. Even though they know a truth, and the truth could be that if they come out with this, or if somebody blabs and says, hey, I'm screwing your husband, I'm pregnant by your husband, type shit, that they know that this is going to ruin everything, and they're going to lose everything, and there will be no healing this. Because somebody's not going to be able to forgive this person. This could be a player from the Himalayas that just slipped up one day. You know, maybe he still hangs out with the guys. I don't know. And he got caught up in something. But I do feel like whoever this is holding back a truth about something. The other party already knows. Like somebody's just waiting for someone to speak up. What's the King of Wands? And like I'm feeling sad, y'all. Like there's a feminine energy that is very much hurt because she knows there's something going on. Someone could also go out a lot at night. Like someone stays out late night. And this could be a feminine feeling trapped because maybe this is somebody that's a player, you know, that's married but still goes out and plays around, and maybe have multiple children on the outside. And it's like maybe this feminine feels very much stuck because they don't have the finances to move, to leave. Because they know that this person doesn't technically love them. Because if they love them, they wouldn't be out in the streets. Okay? Someone could be thinking about going back to school or looking for a job or looking for another way out with the page of swords energy on how to get out of this burdensome household here. What's the best option? King of Wands. King of Wands. Five of Cups. And it came out crossing. But I'm going to take it in the upright. Someone is definitely in despair about whatever this person did, whatever this. They're in despair. They're sad. They're sorrowful. The way she's pouring out these emotions into this well, it's like somebody just really poured into this King of Wands here. Really poured in their emotions. It's like it drained this person, this feminine. It really hurt them. Really did. This masculine could also be very controlling as well. Take what resonates, y'all. Very abusive. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay? And that's what maybe kept this person around. Or that's why you stayed around. This person broke you spiritually. Okay, made you feel like you couldn't go out and do better. But they know that you are capable of a lot of things and you're not really stuck. You can go on to a new beginning. You don't have to put up with these betrayals. You don't. Someone needs to stop holding back and just speak their truth. See the truth. See things for what it really is and accept it. No matter what end of the spectrum that you're on. Because you're only causing yourself more hurt, more pain, more sorrow. Queen of Wands. Find your confidence to walk away. Like I said, somebody's not walking away because they're not confident enough to walk away. This person isn't walking away from those Eight of Cups. She's sitting there drinking these pissy cups. Whoever he or she is. Queen of Cups. Because you're full of love. Once again, you pouring so much into this. You invested so much into this emotionally to where you don't want to give up. But sometimes some things just have to end in order for you to have a new beginning with the Death card here. You have to be your own wish fulfillment. Whoever this person is or whatever, you thought they were your wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, Five of Swords. They're nothing but a headache, stress, worry, pain, anxiety. The Moon again gives a lot of secrets about the competition they put you in, who, out there, making you compete for their love, keeping you stressed out at night, at home, while they're out in the world with someone else. Given to multiple people. Being unfair to this Queen of Cups. I don't get that Justice card as something that's fair. Someone's being very unfair. Okay? What's this King of Wands, Five of Cups? The world. Someone went out into the world. Okay? This could be Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo energy. They went out to the world and just like, I feel like they cause sorrow in a lot of connections, or just something that they are known for doing. Like I said, this person could be a player, but married somebody or committed to someone, but still wants to be in the streets, out there getting their wishes fulfilled, while you're stressing and worried about what they're doing with the Moon card. Who are they with? Stuff of that nature. What's the World card? Someone could also be afraid of something coming out, something being exposed about what they did. Okay? Coming out to a community, to the world. Okay? What's the okay. I'm not gonna take all of these. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Okay. What is the King of Wands, Five of Cups, and the World card? Ten of Cups in reverse. Someone could have went out and literally just been so passionate. These two people in the middle of the World card here being together in an intimate way. Someone went out into the world and like literally could have created a family with someone else, or this is what is going to break apart a family. It's going to bring something to a close. 21. So somebody went out. 21 breaking down to a 3. Someone literally went out and was very much promiscuous. Okay, could have started a new family or got with somebody who, is going to tear up their family. Either way, I'm trying to get this energy. Page of Pentacles, they offered somebody something. Six of Swords. I feel like whoever you are, masculine or feminine, you're being guided to move away from this. For real. Six of Swords is always my ancestors card. You're being guided because whatever this is, Page of Pentacles, this person's standing on one leg. They're not stable. Emotionally, physically, mentally, hell, and probably not even financially. So you could be the breadwinner, feminine or masculine. And they only married you for money. But they're still out in the streets doing their thing. What's the Ten of Cups in reverse? And you know what? I just realized that is the only card that's out here in reverse. Yeah, you're being called to like move forward. Move on to calmer waters from whatever this BS is. This is a lot of BS. A lot of secrets. A lot of conflict. A lot of Five of Swords. A lot of like mental anguish that you don't have to go through in order to be somewhere that's going to be rocky, you know? Like for somebody, this is a masculine that's trying to make you stay with them. Once again, oh, you can't get nobody else. You know, you're ugly, you're fat, you're whatever. Could be a feminine too. Women do the same shit. We're not gonna put it all on the men. Okay? Make you feel like you can't do any better. If you walk away, you won't find nobody. While they're out there spreading their damn royal oats or their damn Cornish hen eggs or whatever you want to call it. What's this King of Wands, Five of Cups, the World, and Ten of Cups in reverse? Knight of Wands. Go be free. Free yourself from this bullshit, okay? Because even though this is like the Knight of Wands, which usually has one wand or no wand at all for some depictments, like on the cards, depending on what tarot deck you're reading. But this person here, they look free. You know, that's to the beat of their own drum. They horseback there just bucking and reeling and just having a good time. I really feel like you're being called to just move forward. Find the passion inside of you. What are you passionate about? What do you want to do with your life? You know, start pouring into yourself more. Find that fire, because there is no fire in this relationship. There's no love here. There's no spark. But there's something deep inside of you that you have to grab a hold to. Okay. Also, there's 3 wands here, so that also gives me the 3 of wands. That's foresight. That's moving forward. That's also being practical. Wands are all about being practical. Correct? For those who know, you know what each element means. Practical movement. Have fun. Go out and do what you want to do. Cut this person off, because they're damn sure out there having fun. With the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, the World, with the people in the middle doing their thing. And the Ten of Cups, they're not caring about that. They're not caring about a family, what they have at home. They're out there partying, having a damn good time. Eight of Pentacles. While you're focusing on trying to balance something out, pouring into your own cups, you need time to heal here. You need to go into the hermit mode here, so that you can receive your new beginnings. Once again, there's a spark inside of you. You don't need this person. You don't need this drama and this bullshit. Especially if it's a third party trying to say, oh, girl, I'm with your husband. And you like, oh, girl, he going to be a girl. Don't be one of them women. Please do not be one of those women or one of those men who know your person is cheating on you. But deep down inside, you got some kind of insecurity that you feel like you can't go nowhere else, so you just settle. Oh, girl, he going to be home. Bitch, he better not come home. She better not bring her ass back over here. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have the courage, bro. You got to. Because if not, somebody's walking all over you while they're out in the world. Okay. Down here, Page of Wands again. Taking quick action, pretending like they're single. Out here, you got the Magician twice. So, you know, you just manifesting more heartbreak, more stress, more struggle for yourself. There could also be somebody sitting here doing like come to me spells with the Eight of Pentacles and the 2 Magicians. Like, I don't know. Whatever. What's the overall energy in the last message? Overall energy, last message, please and thank you. I'm about to end this. It's making me mad. 2 of Cups came out in reverse. There's no love here. There's no love. Nothing to work on, nothing to manifest. Okay. 3 of Wands once again. Move forward. You know? And I also feel like somebody knows once again that if this truth comes out, or if somebody finds out about the truth, or if somebody speaks the truth, whatever it may be, right? Somebody knows that somebody's leaving. That shit is over with. So maybe this may be the last straw for somebody. You know, they cheated with it, but they've never got nobody pregnant. So that may be like the damn straw that breaks the camel's back. What's 2 of Cups in reverse? Overall energy. Judgment in the Hierophant. I'm telling you, 2 of Cups in reverse. Judgment in the Hierophant. Call judgment on this shit. Call judgment on this. Because you ain't doing nothing but sitting up stressing and worrying. When you already queen, high priestess, you already know the truth. Walk this person right on over there to jail, kick their ass on up out of there, 8 of Swords, okay, and call judgment on this damn person. For real. For real. Give me one card for all three of these. 2 of Cups, Judgment, and the Hierophant. This person thinks this shit's funny, bro. They feel like you're never gonna call judgment. You're never going to leave. Like I said, don't be that person who sits there and let somebody just like blatantly like freaking disrespect you, bro. Because you've been showing them for years, up to like 18 years, 10 years, 10 months, whatever, 12, 2 days. Okay? That they can just walk all over you and still come home with this devil energy. They still have that hold on you. Break that shit. Break it. Cord cutting, divorce, whatever you need to do, baby. Break that for real. Because this 10 of Cups is getting rained on. Period. Okay? Give me something for the 2 of Cups, the Judgment, and the Hierophant. Person thinks this shit is funny. How you're at the house, crying and worried about them while they're out having a damn good time. I saw the 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, partying with multiple people, male or female. 9 of Wands, overall energy. Yeah. Yeah, you've been through a lot with this person, whoever they are, bro. Speak your truth. Once again, this person standing there with a wand, with holding one wand. Gives me speak your truth. Drop the mic on this person. You know? Yeah, you've been through a lot. You've put up with a lot. But now it's like I'm putting up my guard. I'm gonna stand my ground here. Period. Hold back from this person, whoever they are. Hold back your love. Stop pouring into this person. Stop. Just stop. What's the 9 of Wands? One more card. One more card. 9 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Emperor. And this Emperor, yeah, you being called to just put up your guards with this person. Okay? Start anew with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Because whoever you are, you have somebody coming into your life, but you have to be able to what I'm also getting is be a leader in your own life. Stand up for yourself. Usually the Emperor is seated. He is standing up, honey. You need to stand up for yourself. Once again, speak your mind. Okay? Ace of Pentacles is something tangible. Something you can hold in your hand. This person has nothing to offer you but a Page of Pentacles. A little ass pentacle. And that's unstable because you ain't really getting anything out of this. Or you haven't gotten anything out of this. Stand up. Stand up. Aries, Taurus could be significant here. I also feel like you may have, remember earlier I was saying an ancestor. Like somebody's being guided by their ancestor, by a pastor of a loved one. Okay? By the Most High, by your spirit team, whoever. To move away from the situation. Because they have an Ace of Pentacles that is waiting for you. That they're waiting to hand to you with the Page of Pentacles. Something beautiful. But you have to stand up for yourself. They can only do so much. And the reason why I say somebody's watching over you, the way he has this lamb over his shoulder, somebody's guiding you to be your own power, to be your own savior. No one's coming to save you. I'm sorry. Even your ancestors, they can only do so much. You have to do for yourself because they're in the spirit, you're in the physical. So physically, you have to do for yourself. They can only carry you so far, and they're going to carry you a long way. They're going to always love you, always care for you, always be there. 2 of Swords, stop being blind. Stop being hesitant on a decision. Call judgment once again with the Libra scales here on their arms, on her arm. With the Lovers, you have the Lovers twice. There is another lover out there. First, you got to love yourself enough to know that you are the Empress or Emperor and put a death to something. Take that leap of faith. Queen of Swords again. Speak your truth. And don't sugarcoat shit about all the shit that you have invested all these years with the seven of cups. All these illusions. How this person made you feel out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. This person wasn't even loyal to you. Look at the dog. Put him out in the cold with the rest of the trash. Thursdays. They pick the trash up on Thursdays. I believe that's in almost every state. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. End this. End this. Step into your power. Queen of Pentacles. You don't need this person. Five of Pentacles again. Don't be stuck in your head thinking that illusions, that you can't be the Queen of Pentacles. You can. You can be stable on your own, whoever you are, masculine or feminine energy. Y'all, I'm getting up out of this because I'll be here all night. And I have to go to work in the morning. So I hope this message helps. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know. I love you guys. Peace.